everybody, welcome back everybody to our channel. Today I'm gonna make black Christmas cake, fruit cake, black cake. It's the same thing, and this is the best fruit cake because it's going to be organic. Most of the stuff is going to be organic, and I just want to show you how I make my black Christmas cake. So come on by and let me show you what's going on in One Honey Bell Kitchen. Also, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from my home to your home. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year when it comes. Bye. Hi friends, hi everyone, welcome back. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our videos. I told you I'm going to make Jamaican black Christmas cake. That's my favorite to eat on Christmas. And so I'm going to show you all the ingredients that I use, as I told you before, that I'm going to make it like an organic Christmas cake. This is going to be healthy as well as tasty with all of these ingredients. So first I want to show you my butter. This butter is organic butter. You take it out overnight, and so you see how soft it is. So you take it out from overnight. This is my organic butter that I use. And then you add the sugar. You add the sugar to it. And I want to fluff up my butter a little bit. So I put it on the low speed. And just to fluff it up a little bit before I add my sugar. You can also use a wooden spoon too. In Jamaica we used to use a wooden spoon. We didn't have all this technology and stuff. But for right now I have this, so I'll do it this easier. Okay. Next we're going to add our organic sugar. This is 2 pounds, so I'm going to put a half of it. As I told you before, I'm trying to make this healthy. A little bit more. I don't want it too sweet, too much sweet, not good, but, so. I'm going to blend in my sugar and my butter. As I say, you start at the low speed, because if you don't start at the low speed with this machine, this mixer, then it will splash all around and on your table. I'm making my, if you look how fluffy it is. Yeah, so fluffy. The sugar and the butter. You have to cream it well so that all the sugar
mix into butter.
Yes, Michaela. And I'm teaching Michaela and my son Durante how we make black Christmas cake. And I'm using my table because I'm using my table today because my counter is a bit small, so I just want to have all my ingredients in front of me so I know what I'm doing. So this is my egg. This is 12 eggs. So we have 1 pound of sugar, 1 pound of butter, and organic. And now I have my organic eggs, which I'm going to put some lemon zest in. So the grater, like this all around, Because why you have to put the lemon zest is because you don't want it to be raw. And also, this is a lime, not lemon. But you can use either or. And you don't want it to be raw. You want to have, good flavor. And you don't want to be eating a cake and it smells raw. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to put the lime juice. I'm just going to cut this lime, and then I'm going to put the juice in.
Squeeze that lime juice into that. Gently.
So I grated my lemon zest, and now I'm going to put my lime juice in. You just squeeze, Squeeze. Make sure you have the juice. Good. So Michaela want to whisk the eggs. So I have 12 eggs here. And go ahead, sweetheart. I'm teaching her. Take your time, not too hard, to whisk the eggs. And yes, thank you. I'll finish. And then I'm gonna add it to my sugar and my butter over here. Just tip by tip, a little by a little, you know, not all at the same time. So I'm gonna add my egg to my sugar and my butter. I'm not gonna put all of it in one time. I'm just gonna tip it until it's finished. And put it to low one and make that mix. Okay. Remember, you have your lemon zest and your lime juice, the lime juice. Okay. So now I'm gonna add my fruits and raisin to my butter, and with the sugar and egg. And I have this soaking like for 1 year. Some people do it 6 months. The longer, the better. And now I'm gonna, I blend. I blend. So I soak my raisins and my fruits in wine, and I put a little rum, not too much. And I'm gonna put my fruits in. Put it in, not all of it. All of it, and then I'm gonna blend my fruits and everything together. Yes, smell good. Can't wait to taste this. Add a little more. At this point, you can add your vanilla. That's 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of almond flavor, and a tablespoon of rose water. You can add some browning at this point. You can add some more after when you see the color. You judge. Some people like the cake black, some people like it, you know, light brown. So depending on how you like to see your cake. And then you take your time and you mix in everything in cup. At this point, you're gonna put your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So you put it to 350. And you bake it for an hour. Also, to make your cake nice and mellow, you put some water in a container here so that your cake won't burn or anything. So you put some hot water right in this container. So this is my almond flour, and I'm gonna sieve. So sieve, and then I'm gonna put 3/4 cup. This is 1 pound of almond flour. As I told you, I'm trying to go healthy, and this cake is a different kind of black cake because it's organic. It's not regular flour to put on weight or anything like that. It's almond. It's healthy. Almond flour. And then I'm gonna put like 3/4. This won't hurt. 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs. So I'm gonna put all my dry ingredients together, and 2 teaspoons of 3 teaspoons of mixed spice. The mixed spice has clove and cinnamon and nutmeg, which give your cake a nice flavor. The clove and everything just come incorporate and make it so nice. And this is my cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. And don't forget your baking powder. If you do, you'll have a tough cake. You need your baking powder, and this is 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So I'm gonna sieve. When you sieve, this make your cake with, don't have any lump. Also, it's very airy. It's better. The texture of it will be better because you don't have, you see all these lumps. So you don't have that. You sieve and you sieve. See? I'm going to incorporate everything together because my bowl, my mixer is a bit small. So I have this bigger one. And I have my flour with all the dry ingredients here. Don't forget your salt. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. And incorporate everything together. And now I'm going to add my mixture. You fold it in, at a time. Oh, this smells good, Durante. Yes. And then we're gonna add the rest of the fruits. So I'm just putting everything. I put the rest of my fruits, and now I'm putting the rest of my egg, my batter that I have in my mixer. Just scrape out everything, get all the goodness up in here. And then you're gonna mix in a circular way, like this, and then you cut. Look good and smell good. Go around. Make sure you incorporate everything.
Looks like.
So my son Durante, he's the expert of greasing the pans, and he's more crafty than I, and cut the grease paper and put in there. We're going to show you how we do it. This is the wrapper. Go ahead, Durante. Tell them,
so this is
our friends what you're doing.
Alright, so this is the butter wrap, like the paper. So you can, instead of like just throwing away the paper with some butter on it, you can use the paper, right? And then you use the paper there with the extra excess butter, and use that to scrub onto the pan. Like so.
Make sure it's well greased.
But you have to get every corner.
You don't want your cake to burn, so that's how we do it.
And next, I'm going to show you how to put the grease, the grease paper.
Yeah.
On here.
And this is to protect your cake.
So first, after you get the paper out, you put it on top. You get your scissors and cut all the way around. So now I'm getting out the parts that's going to be on the sides. So what you do is you cut here. And then you put it into the pan.
I'm teaching my son how to bake and cook because that is something everybody needs in life. And also my daughters.
And you get the second one. This one won't need as much, so I'm just gonna cut off everything.
gonna put the butter.
Oh,
Here's
let's
it.
see. Yeah. So for the end parts, you're supposed to use butter.
So the other part of it could stick to it.
Cool. Now that it's in, last thing you do is you put in this, the one that you first cut, in the middle, like so.
And if it's too tall, then you can cut off.
And you can cut off the top
because you don't want it to be burnt in the oven.
Yeah.
But for the bigger pans, that's how we did it. We didn't have to cut anything or anything. But this one, you have to cut the top because it's a bit small. Oh, Randy, you did a good job. Thank you.
Yep.
I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Now you're gonna put in your mixture, your cake mixture. You're gonna put it, this is like 10-inch pan, and you're gonna put it like a 3/4 because you know it's gonna rise, and then put some in this pan. I'm finishing up here, so I put in everything, and you know, I'm just making my cake kind of pretty. So these, as I told you, these are 10 inches pans. And, to make it set, and you do like this so that there's no air bubble. And you put it in your oven. I'm gonna check my cake to see if it's ready. My Jamaican black fruit cake, Christmas cake. Yes. Let's see what's going on in my kitchen. Oh, it looks pretty, Delante. Let's take a toothpick, and if it comes out, oh, it comes out clean. It's ready. My cake is ready. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and subscribe and like to our channel. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you try to make some of this cake for your family too. Bye. Remember to spray your cake or wet your cake with wine. I put a little wine, red label wine, and some rum and a little fruit wine, and you just spray, and make sure you moist your cake properly when you take it out of the oven. Moist your cake. Moist your cake. I'm gonna check if my cake is baked, and I'm gonna use a toothpick, and I'm gonna stick it, and if it came out without anything on it, then it's baked. Try again, nothing is on it. So you grab your wine. This is wine, a little white rum, and a little fruit wine, a little red label, and a fruit wine. So you make sure you wet when you take it out of the oven. Wet, 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 wet. Coming up with different ideas, and she sees it through. Yes, and when you're making your cake, if you like to add a little more rum to it in your mixture, you can do so. Because when you put the cake in the oven, the alcohol will evaporate, and then you just leave with the nice fragrance. So you are welcome to put a little more rum or wine to your mixture. And subscribe and like and hit the notification bell, and follow us on Instagram. Bye. My black cake is ready. My fruit cake. It's cool. It's ready. So I just want to show you how I take it out of the pan. No breakage. You take off the paper, and you can take off this like that. And you turn over your cake. You have your nice cake. Randy and I, we're going to take a little sample test and see how it tastes. It smells good, looks good. Yes. Yes, Randy, let's put it somewhere here. Top ready. Yes. It's good. Let's try this, Randy. Want to taste? One Honey Bell Kitchen. Yes, it tastes so good. It tastes amazing. Yes. So you can decorate your Christmas cake. I tell you, I taste a piece of this cake, it's awesome. Until then, subscribe and like and hit the notification bell. Bye. Have a wonderful holiday and Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Bye.